Okay, so thank you to everybody who sent me the orthographic drawing test. Well done. Well done. Okay, this is a really difficult skill and one that I'm sure some of you have got very frustrated with, but you've done really well. I do have to say a special mention to Abhishek and Garleen, who both got full marks on this. Okay, I was really impressed by both of your work. The fact that you did get 100% on this. And I had a lot of other people that got 4. Vats, Tej, Dhruv, Krishil, and Nimisha. Really well done to you guys. Okay, you did excellent. Now, this is the information that you were given. So this is what it said on the exam paper. And what you had to do was you had to translate this. So let's have a look at what we can see. So this was the top view. Now, if you have a look, you can see it's got this indentation. Now, the fact that there's no dotted line across here or no solid line shows that that goes all the way down. What we can then see is this dotted line here, and definitely this line coming all the way through, would suggest there's some sort of cutout. Now, if we flip to here, we can actually see that those cutouts are 2 holes that are one on top of each other. Some of you had the holes at an angle like this. Well, notice my thin lines on here to show that actually they are one on top of each other. This dashed line here is this line here, this detail coming down the side here. So again, you can see that this goes all the way down. Okay? So what that allows us to then do is interpret this front view here. So what this looks like from the front. Now, remember, these should all flow. So what I'm going to do first of all is, you can see I've already done it. I've taken this edge here and drew a line, this edge here and drew a line, and then this top surface and this bottom surface. You can see I've already got the front mapped out. Now what I am going to have to do is take this line here and draw, and this line here and draw, and that's going to get me these front 2 sticking out parts. So this is what my front view would look like. Okay, you can see that these are solid lines here because this isn't hidden detail. Okay, these bits stick out. All right, now the holes. Now what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to draw a line from the top and bottom of each circle coming across. So you can see like this. Now, I know they go all the way through because on this view, the dot line here goes one end to the other, and this middle dot line to represent a circle does go all the way through. So I know that these circles here do go all the way through. So like this. So all I need to do now is just actually repeat this pattern, but for both of these parts here. And this is what you should get. So this actually got you 2 marks. Okay, so 1 for getting the overall drawing right, and 1 for getting the hidden detail. So now I've got this, I need to come to my isometric drawing here. Now the first thing that I know is, looking at the outlines, top and here, is I'm going to need a cube with these 2 indents. So I used the isometric drawing technique. Now remember, the isometric drawing technique isn't like 2-point perspective. You don't have a dot here and then all the lines go back to it like this. These don't get smaller. These are parallel lines. So every single line that's in this direction should be parallel. Even these little ones on here, like this, they should all be following that same parallel pattern. Now this bit doesn't matter. If you go over a little bit, it's construction line. You can rub it out. But you can see that that is then the overall shape. We've got these 2 forward sticking out parts here. This goes in, which you can see on here and on here. And all I'm missing now is these 2 holes that are going to go along here. And all I need to do is really just make sure that these look about the same sort of size. So I know they're on this side. I don't need to show that they're going through. Okay, that's not how an isometric drawing works. But on here, I've made sure that I drew this construction parallel line here, parallel to this one and this one, and then did these ovals on here again to show this detail. So now you can hopefully see how the whole drawing fits together. Okay, we have the isometric drawing to explain each of these faces, and then each of these faces show all the hidden details. Now in the previous lesson you could then add measurements to these and make sure that these are drawn to scale. Okay, so if they were drawn to 1:1 scale, I'd know that this is 7.5 centimeters or 75 millimeters, and everything else would follow. Hopefully that helps. Really well done, guys. Really proud of the achievements that you guys showed me with your work. If you want to have another go, please do send it to me and I'll remark your work. But stay safe, and hopefully you get on well with Miss Lorna Hewidge's next lot of lessons. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye-bye.